Hey guys, I am so excited to finally get to talk to you about Netflix's new movie, Vivo. Now, this movie comes from Sony Pictures Animation, which, by the way, just absolutely killed it with Mitchells versus the Machines. And listen, their streak, it's still going because Vivo is absolutely magical, musical, heartfelt. It has some great lessons. It's very emotional. There's moments you're gonna cry, you're gonna laugh, you're just gonna love it. But let's dive into my full spoiler-free review for Vivo. But before we get into it, I'd love it if you take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the notification bell if you enjoy this content. Hey, Tessa from MamasGeeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so this movie hits Netflix on August 6th, and I cannot stress enough how amazing this movie is for people of all ages, right? This is definitely one of those movies that you can watch with your kids and totally enjoy, but it's also something that I think adults that don't have children and young adults are really going to enjoy as well, because it is just jam-packed with so many incredible things. Like, first of all, let's talk about that soundtrack, okay? Lin-Manuel Miranda, this is a concept he came up with himself, and in talking with the director and one of the writers, Kirk D'Amico, which you can check that interview out, it's already up here. But I learned that really this was like the writing and the music went together, right? Sometimes they wrote for the music, sometimes the music was written in to make certain moments more emotional or just mean more to the audience. So fantastic job. I mean, listen, anything that has Lin-Manuel attached to it, we know is brilliant, but I promise you this soundtrack is fire. It is something that you are going to have stuck in your head constantly. I watched this movie for the first time over a month ago, and I still find myself singing these songs. Listen, and I've got to be honest, I've watched this movie several times since then. I mean, my children absolutely love this movie as well. We watched it many times, and they really kind of see themselves in Gabby. And you know what? Let's be honest, I see my kids in Gabby as well, who is the lead female character. She's quirky, she's funny, she marches to the beat of her own drum, and she does not take no for an answer. And those are very great traits to have, and definitely like my children as well. She's also got one of the best songs in this movie. I mean, she just does. Let's be honest here. She definitely is one of the best songs. I absolutely adore her character, and I think she's fantastic. I love her character arc, and I love everything about her. Also, her mother, who is voiced by Zoe Saldana, by the way, is fantastic. And then we have a couple of other characters as well. Of course, Vivo, who is a Kinkajou. I don't know that I ever say that right, but he's voiced by Lin-Manuel Miranda, so it's really exciting that he wrote the soundtrack. He wrote a lot of this screenplay, and he even stars in it. That's crazy, right? But I mean, let me tell you, this is where he shines. He knows what he's doing. He's got a lot of rapping moments, and he's just fantastic. That man is brilliant, and I will stand by that forever, because he is just so good at what he does. He's extremely talented, and I really can't wait for you guys to see what he does with this. There's also the character of Andre, who I really, really love. Love his connection with Vivo as well. And, you know, there's just so much. And Marta as well. Absolutely love Marta, who's voiced by Gloria Estefan. I mean, just amazing. This cast is amazing. The story is incredible. You go on this journey, an adventure with these characters. And what's really funny is there's a group of quote-unquote villains. The Sand Dollars, they're not really villains. They just really want what's best for the environment and what's best for endangered species and animals, and they do not like that there is a Kinkajou just running around willy-nilly. And so they're a lot of fun because they're young kids, and it's just an absolute blast. They also put in a lot of environmental stuff into this, which I really, truly enjoyed, because they do travel through the Everglades, and, well, they talk about the Everglades a lot and about, you know, what the Everglades is going through and the things that the Everglades needs and the endangered species and all sorts of stuff like that, which I really find a great way to slip it in there. Get kids that like oh yeah, if I could do something to help the Everglades, I should. But like, while they're having fun and watching this incredible movie, again, it's magical. It's musical. Every single song is amazing. I can't believe it. That it gets better and better and better and better. It flies by. The pacing is great. There's really not many issues at all with this. I would say some moments might be a little scary for younger kids. But my kids are 8 and 10 and they were fine. I think my 8-year-old got a little scared by this snake that's voiced by Michael Rooker. Again, fantastic voice cast. But she kind of got over it very quickly. And there's maybe 1 or 2 moments that drags a tiny bit, but then they catch right back up and make it up too. I mean, one thing I really love about this is that the story that's told between the music doesn't get boring. It's not like you're just waiting for the next song. It all works so well together. This movie is darn near perfect. I think everyone should watch it. It comes out on Netflix August 6th. You guys let me know what you think about Vivo. Are you excited for it? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Again, remember I had an interview with the writer-director Kirk D'Amico, so make sure you check that out. Search that on the channel. And thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.